Go.
There's a what?
Okay, it's not their number. We're good.
We weren't talking, guys. We weren't talking. 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 We weren't.
Yo,
My bad, guys. I just noticed that I had the Twitch stream volume on and it kept looping like a fucking idiot.
we're talking, guys.
Yo, I was getting annoyed to hear my own voice. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I'm like, yo, what's going on over here?
I forgot that I had
Sweetheart.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hold up. It's on me. It's on me. My shit is.
Oh shit, yeah. Keep tripping me up.
All right. So what happened was my my adapter. There's like a shortage in my adapter, but I have YouTube and Twitch up, so that's where the echo is coming from.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the Greg Bird home run came in game 3, of course. Damn, son, that shit was dope, man.
It was. I mean, at least he got that as a Yankee. At least he has that.
Because I mean, I think game 2 was the one that they came back, right? Where Lindor hit that big ass home run. We lost 8-9.
All that I know is, what up, my peeps? What up, Noti Squad? What's good, Noti Squad?
Noti.
What's good, y'all?
And then te eat.
Okay, let's see here. We're about to start. We finna start now. Just right now, I'm just trying to.
Just say I'm having a staring contest.
Yeah, we got Chris on video for the.
Yeah, I'll be back on video. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do that. Probably how I did it before.
Yup.
Last season.
We got voicemails.
And then te eat.
Are you ready? YouTube chat. Are you ready? Twitch chat. Are you ready?
I'm about to
Chris, are you ready?
Ready, steady.
Eating spaghettis?
Spaghetti.
Keith, are you ready? All right, let's start this.
All right. Yo, what the fuck happened to that shit?
Yo, Keith, what happened to your mic?
It's not it just wasn't
okay.
in front of me. I'm trying to compose a tweet right now and I just lost a damn tweet. Hold up.
Check your drafts.
Yeah, no, I lost it. I gotta do it again.
We're gonna start in 10, 9.
Yeah, go
Under
for it.
pressure.
I can
All right.
I can still
Under pressure
still do
tweet.
what I gotta do out of here. I'm just trying to make sure people have the link. All right.
Let's go. It is Monday, guys. Monday the 28th, and it is the eve before the playoffs start. Guys, this is the playoffs. It's time to get hype. It's time to get... This is what we've been playing all 61-game seasons for. And we're going to go ahead and discuss everything not the Marlins series on the Pinstripestrong Podcast.
Let's do it.
late, but a day early. Depends how you look at it. It's kind of a fitting way to end the regular season, as we basically, that series almost didn't even deserve a podcast with the way that it went. The real reason that we didn't do yesterday's podcast today, and you guys are listening, I don't know when you're listening to this, but the real reason why we didn't have it in on time, we didn't record it on time, is because sound issues. It's almost like the gods were like, yeah, you know what? Don't talk about the fucking Marlins, bro. Let that shit go. Hit the reset button, all right? What does the reset button sound like?
Holy shit.
The playoffs are here, my guys. The playoffs are here. Heraclio was saying that I forgot the kids cheering. I couldn't find the button in time, but this one's for you. They're here. They're always here. They're always excited for this time of year, as I am, as the chat is right now, as a bunch of you guys in here right now. Thank you guys so much for joining. Chris and Keith, how are you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Got an ice pack right now on the head. I don't know, man. I wasn't really feeling it today, man. When the weather is a little muggy, man, the pain is unbearable. That's why I wasn't in the last couple podcasts, but I'm back now to talk about the playoffs. I mean, was there ever a doubt the Yankees were going to make the playoffs? Yes, there was maybe a little bit. But we in there, obviously, 5th spot, feeling good, and we're going to break it down. How about you, Keith?
I'm cool. I'm chilling. To be honest, I'm excited about this pod more than I'm excited about the postseason. Just trying to get there and reflecting on the season, reflecting on the year that it has been. And I don't know, hoping for the best for the Yankees so we can keep doing what we do,
Indeed. As soon as we not that I thought about it ahead of time or anything like that. As soon as the game ended against the Marlins, I just thought, you know what? It's a new season, and we still breathing. And I just thought about that lyric, and I just say, yo, we're going to knock you off. We're going to knock you off to top it all. I'm with all my dogs. It's a new season, and we still breathing. And now I got a really big team. They need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. What a time to be alive. You and yours versus me and mine. Are we talking teams? Let's go. We're going to talk some teams on this podcast. And I'm hyped. Some people saying, yo, they can sense my excitement. As the hours start ticking down and we start getting closer to the playoffs, the ball of excitement of 1,000 suns begins to build within my belly, and playoff baseball is unlike anything else. I'm hyped for it. I cannot wait. I had to go get a fresh cut today because I was looking a little too regular season-ish. You know what I mean? I had to, yesterday I cleaned off my fitted, for no lint and nothing like that. Didn't want none of that. So I don't want no problems. Rocking the cold jersey right now. What?
You look like you were outside with a dirty ass jersey scalping tickets. Like, man, please.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah.
Now you look like you're in the suites.
In the suites. Bautista suites.
Came up.
So we're gonna do something interesting today. I know a lot of different podcasts. Oh, we're gonna preview, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about the season and how everything is, how things feel, and all of that stuff. Let me move my camera because I don't know what the hell's going on with my fucking camera. Where am I? Am I over here? I'm over here. All right, good.
Right there.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so I'm really excited for it because everybody's kind of putting the Yankees in a little corner right now, bro. And it's just so easy to do it because of the way that the season ended. And, the freaking Indians are hot. Keith said, the Windians.
The Windians.
Cleveland, Windians.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, man, they got 9-game winning streak.
Yeah.
End of the season on a 9-game winning streak.
But this podcast, of course, since we're seriously serious about not taking shit too serious, right? We're going to have fun. some other podcasts really serious going into this, you know what I mean? Other people. No, this one's about you guys as well. All right? So we're going to include you guys. You guys want to ever leave a voicemail, feel free to do so. 347-389-4898. We got a couple of really good ones. All right? So 347-389-4898. Before we get started on anything and any of the topics that I have no idea what we're going to be talking about, what direction we're going, this podcast is, of course, brought to you by JomboyMedia! JomboyMedia, we are lit out here. We already know we playoff ready. And who's ready for some W's? Let me see some W's in the chat. Let's see some dubs out here. Let's go. And let's go Yankees to you guys going forward. For the podcast, we're going to be doing podcasts after every game. Hopefully there's a lot of games to do, right? Because we hopefully we're not 2 and out. Because I won't be too happy. But let's see. What's on the docket first? What do we got to talk about first?
Well, I mean, we got a couple of things under. I put it under we caring or not. Most likely, we wouldn't want to talk about this, but putting it out there. Hap, obviously he declined when they asked him about the incentives and things like that. He was like, we'll save it for another time and like we'll talk about it some other time. Like he looked a little bothered. Are we caring about this or not?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Listen, we're not gonna. He's not gonna talk about it right now. He'll talk about it when he's on another team, of course. I'm telling you, he'll talk about it on another team. I don't care about this. Just win. That's all I gotta say. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't care about it either.
I don't know.
All right,
To the surprise of nobody is the next one, guys.
What happened?
To the surprise of nobody. Go ahead.
The next one, Stanton is not opting out, man. That guy said, nah, he will not exercise the opt-out in his contract after the season. Has 7 years and $218 million to go on his deal, which was slightly backloaded.
We're about to change this to are you surprised or not? Because I am not.
Honestly, I don't think he would have opted out even if he had a good year. I mean,
who else is giving that kind of bread, bro?
Exactly my point. To him, like, right? So I don't know.
Giancarlo, of course. Yo, when you look at Giancarlo's contract, like he's gonna be a Yankee for a minute. Like 2028. That Marlins contract was OD. I don't know why they did that. And honestly, I don't know why we did it either. But positive energy. We're going to need that guy. We damn sure need him this week. Thanks. And we've been paying him. He's expensive. So I would love to get some return on that investment.
Facts. Only on facts.
Yeah.
Big Giancarlo Stanton fan over here. I got this cup at Yankee Stadium.
Giancarlo. Hey, that little ka-ching in the beginning was definitely him opting in. That's the opt-in sound. So, yeah.
Yeah. Why would he want to go anywhere else? He's got a no trade clause in his contract. He's making like $30 million a year. There's nowhere else for him. He's going to be in pinstripes. That's your DH for the near future.
Yeah.
Exactly. And as we all know, I mean, we could talk about it. Obviously, it's Yankee news. DJ LeMahieu will win the batting title.
Woo!
So he won it obviously in the NL with Colorado. Wins it again. But is it correct me if I'm wrong. He won 2. He won for the AL and Major Leagues, right?
Yes, he won the Major League one, and he on the final day he does. Boone probably talks to him like, "Hey, you want us to sit you? You kind of got a good lead on this guy. You got to go 0 for 6." He's like, "Yo, bro, come on now." I hit. Well, what did he end up hitting? 360.
364 average.
Yeah, come on, man. I do this 36% of the time, bro. Come on now.
Exactly.
36% of the time, I'm getting hits all the time.
All the time. Exactly.
LeMahieu, I
That's a
think
nice
they
tea.
said DJ is in the company of Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, and Joe DiMaggio. I think Katie Sharp tweeted that out as the Yankee batting champions. And then also he's the first to do it in the AL and NL in like the modern era. So
That's dope. And,
pay that man. Obviously, we're going to pay him. Pay that man.
Yes, sir.
He's going to get money. He's going to get money. Luke Voigt, 22 home runs. The home run crown.
Woo!
Mr. Luke Voigt.
Fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
What? That was the punchline. Luke Newcomb, 22. So first teammates to win MLB batting and home run crown in the same year since 1959. Aaron Matthews in Milwaukee. So that's dope. That's Hank Aaron, right?
Yep.
And Matthews,
Hank Aaron, and who was the other? Some Matthews from the Braves. I wasn't around back then. 59 was before my time.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, important.
Eddie Matthews. It was Eddie Matthews. Hank
Eddie
Aaron,
Matthews,
Eddie
right?
Matthews.
Okay. Gotcha. So there you go. Dope. Here, DJ did say on his pending free agency. I don't know if you guys want to get into this, but he said he does want to stay here. Like Keith said, pay that man.
We'll table that for the off season, but
okay,
let's keep that man.
Yeah, it hasn't been a lot of news. It's just basically the series and obviously what's coming up right now with the Indians for the ALDS.
Did you mention that DJ was the first to do it in both leagues?
Keith did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fuck it.
AL, NL. And
So-
it's sick,
somebody
'cause he did that in 2016. So, I mean, this guy's just been a hitter. He's just been a machine, hence why we call him that. And I think he's going to finish his career with the Yankees, and we will table it until the offseason talk because there's going to be a lot of talk like, does he get a 4-year deal, a 5-year deal?
Right.
Will they go 6 years? So I don't want to even start that. We need that guy. My MVP, your MVP, hashtag DJLMVP.
What I will tell you is DJ will be at the top of the free agent class, all right? He's not in the middle or whatever. He's not getting that contract for the low. Oh, you like it here. This contract, no. That shit don't happen. That's like fairy tales.
That's gonna be north of 75 mil.
Yeah.
Might even cross and pass 100 mil. He's that type of hitter, man.
Let's see. I don't know.
So let's see.
We'll table it. We tabled it so much we freaking talked about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Preview.
What else we got on the docket? Before we get into the Indians, we got reviews, right? We got some reviews.
We do have some reviews. I want to thank you guys.
Appreciate the reviews.
Definitely. Friday, Vince Valdez, best podcast for Yankee fans. Man, I love how I can listen to you guys talk about our team, even when they aren't playing as well as they should have. I believe this podcast will get even bigger, and I definitely will look forward to hearing your thoughts of any news that are Yankees related. Keep up the good work, and let's go Yankees.
Woo!
Awesome. Thank you, Vince.
Shit, thank you so much for that, Vince.
Vince McMahon Valdez, thank you. Lop Law on Friday. LOPLALL. Joe's I'm Dominican de lo mío. Love you guys, your content, watch your stuff, getting ready for Zoom University, LOL. I didn't know that much about baseball before I started watching you guys. Started watching last October during the ALDS. Thanks for keeping me entertained this last year. Thank you. Thank you, my good sir.
We teach to reach. All right, next. Thank you
At
so
the
much
beach.
for that. At the beach.
Hurricane Duck. Yankees. ... This was on Saturday. Yankees been pissing me off all season, but y'all never disappoint. Keep rocking.
Woo! Hurricane
Thank you, guys.
Duck. Can you imagine what a freaking duck hurricane looks like, though?
It sound like a superhero.
It's pretty interesting.
Hurricane
Jutsu. All right. So we have. All right. So we obviously are facing the Indians now, and there are concerns, understandably so.
I've heard things. Such things.
And we got voicemails. I don't know if we should just how do you guys want to do it? Do you want to talk about the series and what we have and then do voicemails, or do voicemails and talk about the series? And Boone did say that Kyle Higashioka will be starting in tomorrow's lineup catching Cole.
Yeah, it's officially official.
So the spice is out, and that's interesting there because Gary Sanchez is hitting the bench. So we will not be
Release the Kraken.
No, that won't be happening. At least not to start the game.
We'll see him. I guarantee we end up seeing him.
Where he's a very good bench bat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he could be. He didn't show us this season.
In theory.
Yes.
Maybe if he's focusing for that at bat or whatever. We'll see what happens there. So no off days in this postseason. In case you guys don't know, there are no off days. So it's straight through. Even if you make it to the next series, bro, your pitching lineup is kind of like still like even once you get to the ALCS, I think the only way that you can have your number one pitch game one of the ALCS would be if you like sweep both series type shit. Like that's
or if your ace can pitch on short rest like Bauer did the other day. Somebody might be forced into that situation. Like, not all of these teams have third, fourth, fifth guys in the back of the rotation that they're going to feel confident in a postseason series with.
Well, we do know that we do have a horse that's willing to do it. Remember, last year he got pissed at the Astros for not putting him in.
Oh yeah,
and as a reliever. So he got tight. And, we talked about the hat. We talked about the post interview, and so if there's anybody right now on the pitching squad that will do that is Cole. But obviously we prefer to not have it go that way. But if we have to,
we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely will see. Tanaka, I don't see doing that. I don't even know if they told. Because the last time that they even spoke with Hap, they were like, "Did they tell you what your role was for the postseason?" He's like, "No, not yet." Like, I would like to know. I don't know, man. They treat it with some disrespect, be like, that shit is some crazy shit, bro. But I don't know what they're gonna do.
Can allow 3-run shots to Gary Cooper.
Yeah, facts.
Former Yankee. Hey, got the fresh Gary Sanchez.
Somebody gave it to me, Mr. Matt.
That looked like A-Rod. That don't look like Gary.
It looked like Gary to me. It says Gary Sanchez, so it's Gary. They never look like him.
No, they don't.
All right, so Yankees have faced the Indians in the postseason before. They have. Postseason schedule. Here we go. It's jam-packed. I think games start at what time? 12.
Yeah, it's gonna be
on Wednesday,
midnight on Wednesday.
Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy to me, but that's just how it is. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there will be games, and I will be streaming them. Where I don't know yet. I would like to stream it out of JomboyMedia office, but I don't know what's going on over there. With the Wi-Fi and stuff. We'll see what happens. Or whether I should stream it here, have my boys come over here, and then we stream. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But definitely tune in to the Twitch. I may do the YouTube too. I don't know. But YouTube has been fucking up my ass with the
YouTube.
Word. The YouTube.
Daddy chill.
Daddy chill. But me with my haircut right now, you know how I'm feeling. You already know. You already know how I'm feeling. You guys playoff ready. I gotta make sure I get in there right now.
I gotta get my cut tomorrow.
Faced the Indians in the playoff back in 2017. And of course the midgets situation back in 2007. 2017, Yankees got down early. Down 2-0. And then probably the 3 greatest games we would see. Joe Girardi was probably fired for not replaying that Chad Green hit by pitch, or whether it was a foul ball or not.
Gary was like, "Bro, review it." Like it did. Nah.
Nothing to lose. From there going forward, shit was over. And Yankees would come back to have one of the funnest postseasons that were robbed by the Astros, but we're not going to talk about that.
Facts.
What do you think about the Astros this year? What do you think their chances are going in?
I'm being so honest with you. I cannot think about any other team but the Yankees right now. I'm being so fucking real with you. Like people, yo, Joe, the Dodgers, and we got a Twitter friend that was like, yo, man, so Dodgers in 6. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are we talking about here? Dodgers, they made I'm not thinking about shit right now. The only team I'm dead ass just thinking about the Yankees and now the Indians, because the Yankees are facing the Indians, and I know that Bieber fever is going to be given to the Yankees if they don't figure out how to hit this man tomorrow, who is going to be the AL Cy Young Award winner after, with his numbers and stuff like that. So what are your feelings going into this series? What do you guys think? And what do you guys have to watch for?
I guess I'll go for okay. I'm afraid of Cleveland. I'm afraid of Cleveland.
I feel like no matter who we face, Chris, you'll be like, hey, I'm afraid of the White Sox.
I'm afraid of the Marlins.
I'm afraid of
Marlins.
But Cleveland. I mean, I don't know how you get rid of, or you don't have. What was the one that the pitcher they traded to San Diego?
Clevenger.
Yeah. They had Clevenger. They lost like basically 3 of the biggest pitchers, 3 of the best pitchers, and still have an awesome pitching staff. You know what I mean? So bullpen is good. Obviously, they got Jose Ramirez in the runnings for MVP. They still got Lindor. They're a very good team. I think that we have obviously a great team. Everybody's back. I mean, I want to say 85% of the team is back. But I don't know. I feel confident. I was thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, man. I don't the Yankees. They coming in limping. But I just kept replaying in my head. Yo, it's 0-0. It's 0-0. Everybody's starting. I saw Judge. He was looking at towards he was in the dugout. He was looking towards the field, and he's like nodding his head like, "Oh, where? I bet."
Reminded me of that LeBron shit. Remember when the Rockets beat LeBron and he was just he's just shaking his head up and down like, I got exactly.
That's
no
exactly
idea what's coming for you fellas, man. Yeah, you know what?
Facts.
I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Exactly, because throughout the season you're thinking about we got to do this. Obviously, we had after that slump, had a 10-game winning streak, so everybody everything was going. But throughout the season, you think about shit, what am I doing? You just putting too much on yourself, and everything starting from 0. I think the Yankees know what they got to do. Judge, shit. I mean, if we got Judge going, forget about it. But I feel good about it. Yankees in 2.
Woo,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you said Yankees in 2 because I don't think we take this series in 3. I just don't.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be the guy to be Debbie Downer. I'm not going to be the one that's going to say yo, I'm not with us, because of course I am. It's postseason time. We don't do all this, cover the team, watch the team, follow the team, and think we're going to lose. But when you're just looking at pitching alone, right? And let's talk about the Indians pitching. The reason they can trade a Mike Clevenger is because these guys have something in their farm system. I don't know what kind of pitching coaches they have, but they just keep popping up with aces, right? Not too long ago, we were looking at the Indians in the World Series against the Cubs with guys like Corey Kluber, Trevor Bauer. They've since moved on from guys like that. They can trade a Mike Clevenger because they got a Tristan McKenzie on his way up. Check out Sequence with Tristan McKenzie, Trevor Bluth, JomboyMedia. But yeah, the pitching matchup for me, I think we have to get game 1. If we don't get to Bieber, we got to get to their bullpen. And they have a good bullpen, but we paid Garrett Cole $324 million for this occasion, for this event, to hand him the ball game 1 and go ace versus ace, their Cy Young winner versus our guy who should have a Cy Young. And I think it's going to come down to who takes game one. I think if the Yankees take game one, postseason Tanaka, we take game two and we get the fuck out of Cleveland. But if this goes 3 and we got to hand the ball over to J-Hap, they're not going. They're going Bieber, Carrasco, and then Plesac. And you guys probably all remember Plesac from, him going out in Chicago. We laughed on this podcast about what he might have been doing, where he went out at. Him and Clevenger went out and, end up costing the team some games and then, other things. But, yeah, I don't necessarily want to see J-Hap versus Zach Plesac in game 3 do-or-die scenario in Cleveland. So I need the Yankees to flip that switch they've been talking about. I need Aaron Boone to talk to the team and have them control whatever they can control, right? They're saying we control it. We write the story. We have the ball. We have the bat.
We have the pen.
Then show me that. Do it in the first 2 games.
Keep that same energy.
These first 2.
Boone, I'm going to need you to keep that same energy, all right?
Facts.
Come the postseason.
Oh, yeah.
Simple as that, my guy, all right?
He has some type of spiritual energy because as opposed to earlier, Aaron Boone said the Yankees had a long and spirited meeting to hammer out the postseason roster. So they're close. So let's see what that's about.
Yeah, as at this moment in time, the postseason roster hasn't been finalized unless something came out on Twitter right now. But, I mean, it sounds to me like they were like, arguing. I think somebody's getting fired. We'll see what happens after the season.
I think it's just they're trying to figure out how many arms to carry. And I think I read somewhere they're trying to figure out whether to carry 13 or 12.
Well, because one means if you carry more arms, that means you carry less bats or less people on the bench. So they're trying to figure it out. So Wade, you're on the chopping block.
Right. When you look at our bench, I mean, there's still so much to talk about, like who gets to start and left. But if you look at our bench, you assume on that bench is going to have
who gets to start and where?
Left.
Oh no, it's Clint Frazier, hands down. There's a
discussion. Wait, hold on. 100% sure about.
Wait, hold on. Is there a discussion about that?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, Brett Gardner, who the Yankees love.
No,
he's hit a home run off of Bieber. No. They play these analytical matchups. Gardy is the only player on the Yankees with a home run. I think I heard on Talking Yanks that there's a chance, looking at Gardy's last few at-bats and Clint's last few at-bats, that Gardy possibly gets to start. But I think they are more invested in the future, and you can't crush Clint Frazier like that, especially against the Indians, his former team. I think Clint gets the start, and then we have Gardy later for defensive purposes, potentially to pinch hit, pinch run, whatever. But that's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking about the bench, right? Because they got to figure out who's going to be on that bench. Mike Tauchman, Tyler Wade. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes up. I'm interested to see the postseason.
We haven't seen any of Tauchman, to be honest. Down the stretch, we haven't seen shit when it comes to that guy.
Fell off. We went from talk your shit, Mike, to where is Mike?
As soon as that shirt came out, my guy went into a never-ending slump that got him out of the season.
I want to know.
Sorry.
Had the MTV yelling.
What are Mike Tauchman's numbers since that shirt?
We're not gonna look that up because I'm not taking that blame anywhere.
He didn't even get that many ABs.
Yo, all I know is Tauchman is yelling.
Let him rock, man. That's Mike Sock, man. The talk, man.
Bro, if somehow, some way Clint doesn't play,
you stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
I need him playing, goddammit.
But then there's also that argument of lefty bat, Joes. I'm telling you this, people talking about it online. I'm pretty sure John Boy and Jake talked about it. I think I heard it somewhere else too. Like, the Yankees could play funny and go with veteran Gardy in a postseason game against Shane Bieber, who he's got a home run against, even though, it should be Clint. It should be Clint 9 times out of 10.
It should be Clint, but, baseball,
Yeah.
when the Yankees need a hit, it's Brett Gardner with a double down the line to score 2. Yankees take the lead.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna just wait for the lineup to come out. All right, just wait. I'm not even gonna shut. I'm gonna shut myself up over this.
They said when Judge and Giancarlo come back, Clint is the guy. I feel like this year, one of the biggest things we can take from this weird ass year is that Clint figured it out. He matured. He earned his pinstripes. The dude looks like a Yankee now, all that. I don't think they mess with his confidence. I think they roll him out there, like I said, especially against his former team. You know he's trying to go over there and flex.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that the pen is going to be huge for the Yankees. I think Cole has to go out there and shove.
Absolutely.
I think they cannot lose game 1. I think they cannot lose a Cole start. That goes without saying. I think the Indians might be looking down the barrel, no pun intended. If they lose game 1 with Bieber out of there, and then you got playoff Tanaka out there, he comes out, he shoves.
And the bullpen behind him, where if he struggles.
I wish we had Canely, though, man. I really do, but.
Yeah, I'm off Canely. We ain't had Canely.
I know, but no, I'm talking about for the playoffs, man. Like, you don't see that, but there's certain times you need that guy, that righty that can get lefties out with that changeup, man. And I don't know. I don't really know what guy out there I'm really counting on. Like, Ottavino, I've lost a lot of trust in that guy. You know, I don't really have too much trust in Otto, but whatever. It is what it is. We went out there with our guys. I think we could shock the world. Go ahead, because I don't think too many people believing in the Yankees right now. And it is what it is. But we got any other help?
I think we could shock the world. And I kind of said it because of how we ended the regular season and how the Indians ended the season. We're kind of like the underdog in this series, right?
Yeah,
we definitely are the underdog.
Which is crazy to say because literally, you got Cole, and then you got LeMahieu, Judge, Stanton, Voit, Hicks. Like, our lineup is a fucking juggernaut lineup.
Yeah.
And then we got one of the top pitchers in baseball, not just the American League, and we're the underdogs because of how shit is, and our bats just fucking went cold. But I don't know, man. I think we're gonna shock a lot of people, a lot of blind Yankee fans. And I think I seen a tweet that said last year we faced Bieber once, and we kind of, he pitched only like a 1 1/3, gave up like 5 runs. Obviously, he's a different pitcher this year, but it's good to have some success against him.
Well, what I will say, guys, and before we get into the voicemails, because there's a good amount of them, probably some even came in while we were recording this, but the good thing about this in this season, right now, this postseason, is that everybody's at 0-0. Nobody has more wins than the other guy, at least not yet, until after tomorrow night. And everybody's at 0. So people like Gary Sanchez hit that reset button. Even Judge and Giancarlo, I don't know how Paul O'Neill gave them a B, whatever, hit the reset button. I heard him in the broadcast saying, I give them a B. I'm like, a B? What the
B
fuck?
for their grade for the season?
Bro, you should have given them an I for incomplete. And the, other people that struggled as well, or whatever it is, even Ottavino, bro, like, hit that reset button. This is your time right now. You know what I mean? You go hard today, don't worry about yesterday. And it's my time. It's my time. My time. My time. If you hear me, let me hear you say, my time. All right.
You're about to play that song.
No, I wasn't going to play. I was trying to see once you guys start getting it. But
no, I got it. I thought you was about to hit the track.
No, I ain't trying to get copyrighted.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh shit, Fabulous here?
First thing that's good.
He's like, yo, Fab just comes in like, anyway, guys, this is guest starring Fab. Let's go, yo.
Yo, Fab, how you feel about the Yankees? Yeah, man. That should be dope.
Word, yo, half Dominican. De lo mío. All right.
De lo mío.
So you guys want to get started on voicemails, or you got something else that you guys want to get off your chest?
Nah, I'm with y'all though. Clean slate. All that other shit doesn't matter, yo. And I think it is kind of crazy. It fits 2020 that the Yankees are the 5 seed. And honestly, with this whole setup, like, it might have helped us. Like our record's not that great. We would have been trying to get in as a wild card. We didn't win our division. We were this close to not even being second in the division. But hey, none of that matters. All you have to do is get in the dance. And I think we could shock some people. I also think we could get knocked out 2-0. It's one of those weird things.
If this would have been
man.
162, this would have been a batch of 60 games that we wouldn't even talk about. I'll be so real about it.
Bro, we were so streaky. Like, we opened up the season like 15-5. Then we lost. We went like 5-15, and then we win 10 in a row. Then we just lost a bunch. Like, I don't know. I can't, it's such a small sample size. Yeah. I can't say this team is one way or the other. I just pray that we turn it all the way on tomorrow or Tuesday when they listen to this pod. Tomorrow, I want people to hear this podcast and be pumped up for the game because, it's on.
Hell yeah. And that's why we want to hear from you guys. That's why I said leave us some voicemails and all that stuff. So get ready for this, all right? Let's hear the positivity on the pod. Let's see.
Hey, hello. My one question is what the fuck is wrong with Judge, man?
Okay, all right.
He gave him so much time to recover from his injury, and he's not fucking producing, man, as we thought he would. I mean, he needs to fix this because he's the captain of the Yankees, and this needs to change, man. Hope he picks up in the postseason. Thanks.
Oh, hell no!
I feel him, though, because Judge can carry this whole offense. He's done it before. He has some great playoff numbers, though. I should have actually had that handy right here, but Judge is the key to this freaking offense. I think if Judge is hitting how he was at the beginning of the season, I don't know how you stop the Yankees. The Yankees were like unstoppable when Judge was hitting. Especially if he's batting second, it's like he comes up when somebody's doing good and it's like, yo, this guy's batting again. And when you're facing him, it's like, shit, man, this guy's been batting every inning.
He hit a home run every day. He was literally winning games for us. Like, we need that back. We need the home run. We're gonna live and die on that long ball. We need guys to bring the power back. Like, we have to hit home runs.
Hope we're not dying. I mean, Judge has a career.
We did die on that.
We did die. In the postseason, he does have a career 910 OPS. The dude destroys in the postseason. He really does. Has a total of 8 homers, 17 RBIs, 19 walks. I mean, Judge is a wrecking crew. So put Judge out there. So let's do it. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was following what you were saying about Judge's postseason numbers, man. He's what can you say about Judge? And listen, he came back a little too quick from the first injury. Needed to take his time, and I knew he wasn't going to start hitting right off the bat. We just needed him to, be right. He probably, all the balls that he hit wasn't going to land in the grass. It was going to land in the glove. He was trying to get right. Strikeouts, that fucking strike the umpire called and the fucking in his ankles. You know what I mean? Like, he was just trying to. I wanted to see Judge just have some aggressive at bats, at least make the pitcher work, not just swinging at everything. And honestly, I think Judge is gonna come out guns blazing. At least for me, the way that he was looking at the Marlins, I don't know, man. I think something in him just sparked. So let's see.
All right.
Yo, Tom Payne sucks. That was the ump. That was like Boone got ejected after he called the low strike. I just wanted to say that, Tom Payne, you trash, son. And some of this with Judge, I blame on the Yankees, yo. Joe was talking about resting guys and how the Yankees approach to injuries. Like, that shit affects guys. We saw Judge. Judge was the home run leader. Luke Voit ended up winning the whole thing. But Judge was the home run leader for about a week, maybe a week and a half. Everybody was expecting Judge to come out this season with over 20 home runs.
Agreed.
But he got hurt. They rushed him back, or he said he was ready to come back. We saw him come back in the doubleheader against the Braves. He got hurt in 6 innings, not even a full game. Whatever, man. I'm not putting it all on Judge. I'm putting some of it on the Yankees, and I think Judge, just as much as anybody else, knows it's the postseason, knows this is the Yankees, and it's time. This is what you play for. So let's see it.
Would y'all keep Stanton? Like, in the lineup, would y'all keep DJ, Judge, Stanton, or move him 4th or 5th and have Luke bat after Judge?
A lot of people been talking about that. I think I sent some tweets out. I do not want to see Judge and Giancarlo back to back in this lineup in this series, because that could be back-to-back outs for a pitcher like Shane Bieber or Carrasco or Plesac, where, like, we can't have it, man. We can't have DJ get on base, Judge. I don't know. We can't even have these guys lining into double plays. I know y'all seen the record of double plays we lined into against the Marlins.
Oh my God!
Exactly.
You gotta break those guys up. And especially because they're still coming back. They're still getting right from having time off. I know there's a lot of talk about Hicks not being a 3-hole hitter. John Boy talks about that a lot. But I'd rather see Hicks in there to break them up, because Hicks is going to work a walk. He's second in the league with 41 walks. That pimp walk is deadly. He's going to get on. So we'll see. Yeah, but I do not want to see the lineup come out tomorrow and it's Judge batting second, John Carlo batting third.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, Shane Bieber, 77 in the 3rd innings pitched, 122 strikeouts. So
listen, all that shit sounds like 0 to me right now.
And listen, it's 0, but
0 to
come
me
on.
right now.
I'm just saying. he's not a slouch either.
Hey, what I'll say about him, this is his first postseason start. And I know there's no fans, and, like, you know, that does make a difference, but there is added pressure on it being your first postseason start and your first time facing this Yankee lineup this year. So anything can happen with that. I'm not so sure that Shane Bieber is going to just wash us tomorrow. Like, I'm not sure of him. He's got to show me as well.
Yeah, let's see.
What do you like about taking the ball in games like this?
The stakes.
Can you expand on that?
They're high. I enjoy them.
That's it.
Okay.
What do you?
All right. Okay. All right, Garrett Cole. I like it. The stakes. Fucking.
Can you elaborate for us, Garrett? What do you mean the steaks? Prime ribs? Or like?
Yeah, that would be.
High steak.
I feel like the reporter was like, "Okay, you fucking weirdo. You want to elaborate a little bit? Fuck."
They're saying that he was doing the what's his the coach of the New England Patriots.
Oh, Belichick?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me with names. Belichick, yeah. Apparently he was doing the Belichick.
I guess.
That was a joke. A super funny joke.
Okay. All right,
Luke Voit was doing that too. Do your damn job. Do your job. Luke Voit said every pitch, every play, do your job. That's Bill Belichick's moniker.
Do your job.
The Patriot way. The Yankee way.
You know what? It just made me look for something here. Let me play the next voicemail while I look for it.
Hey, Joe. It's Kiki. Just Italian Kiki on Twitter. Anyway, I'm so aggravated because I feel like they're not ready for the playoffs. And as far as the hitting goes, if you're going to constantly rest these guys, they're not going to get in any kind of rhythm. So it's useless to us anyway. I mean, I know you don't want them to re-injure themselves, but if they're not going to be consistent at the plate, they're useless. And I don't get how it's okay for Voit, who has half a friggin' foot, can play all the time. But these guys, I mean, Giancarlo was getting into a rhythm. It's gone. I don't understand this mentality, and I think that's a big part of why their bats are silent all the time. It's like nobody gets into a consistent rhythm. Anxious to hear what your thoughts are on this. Thanks. I'm your number one fan. Bye.
Nice. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. And it feels like from what she's saying, it feels like she's right on that. Don't really, Voit has played every single game down the stretch, Chris, and it just feels like, okay, so you can rest these other guys, and sometimes people are getting hot. Like she was talking about, Giancarlo was getting hot, and then what? But
I think you said, let me see. I think you said that. What happened?
No, go ahead.
No, I think it was you that said. I think it was on Twitter. You said, "Yo, I'm not a doctor, but if you put somebody to play and then stop them, they're more, they're more liable. They might get hurt, even more as opposed to them just consistently playing. Because look at this guy. If Luke stops playing, the pain in the foot might get worse. So he was like, "Yo, I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm gonna ice it. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm just gonna go." And he's been able to kill. So I don't know if the resting is hurting these guys, or injuring these guys, but it's definitely cooling them down after a hot start. Like you said, Stanton, Judge. I think who else? I think Torres as well. Torres the whole year he's been not the Torres of old, but still, man.
Right. So it just feels like it's harder to get into consistency before anything. But the one thing I would say is that maybe we could. I don't want to talk about that shit, the resting thing and the philosophy, until we can be able to get, I got to see how this shit plays off in the postseason and how it plays off after. Because the Yankees kind of feel like we could just turn this key and it'll work, and we'll see. All right, let's see. I don't think Boone is crazy enough to rest anybody now.
And I know we have no rest days. There's no off days. But you can't really. How are you gonna defend resting Judge and Stanton in the playoffs?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like you wanna sit there, rest Judge and Stanton. We're not talking about the playoffs. I don't think that they're ready to go. If they rest them in the playoffs, my God, I'm gonna lose my mind. But we'll talk about that there.
We were thinking, maybe start Torres in Game 3.
But I think that's like off-season conversation where we'll see if this whole little philosophy and strategy even works for the Yankees. I don't know.
Oh, you mean the resting throughout the regular season to see if it pays off in the playoffs? Right,
if it doesn't work, we're going to hear about it for every single week until we get to opening day. The Yankees lost in the postseason. Giancarlo Stanton went quiet. Judge sucked. Glaber didn't have it. You know why? Because they rested him. They rested him too much.
All right. Well, let's see. Next voicemail.
What's up, boys? I guess at this point, Yankees look like they're heading to Cleveland. And so we got to look at postseason roster time. At what point do we say enough's enough? And especially with Cleveland's pitching, I say we don't put Gary Sanchez on the postseason roster. Against this Cleveland pitching staff, every run counts. And I don't need to hear he's having better at bats. We've been hearing that for a month, and he's still swinging like he's trying to catch butterflies. I think we're better off with Higashioka and Krantz catching. This pitching staff for Cleveland is dominant, and I just don't think Gary Sanchez this year is ready for that type of stuff. Just let me know what you guys think. Keep up the great work.
I just had an image of Gary Sanchez trying to catch butterflies with the net.
Gary Sanchez, what?
Tell me you did not just say that.
Gary Sanchez, I'm sorry, I'm not putting Kratz in the postseason roster over Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez is falling, but not by that much. I mean, he has fallen, but not all the way to the point where I'm putting Kratzen over him, boy. Like, let's not forget, Gary Sanchez has some homers this season, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Doesn't he have like 10 homers?
10. He's got 10 homers. He's got double-digit homers this year. He's at 0-0 right now. He resets the season, whatever. Gary Sanchez, to me, is a guy that can go out there and he can destroy a game. We've seen him do it.
Yeah.
He can do it. Will he? I don't know, but we'll see. Only he can determine that. But I think we got to have Gary Sanchez. Come on, let's not get crazy. You want to catch him against Cole, fine. Not catch him against Cole, fine. But come on now.
I figured out why they said it was a spirited conversation about the postseason roster. Half the team wants Eric Kratz on the postseason roster. The other half's like, we don't need his old ass.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna play.
We need his knuckleball, man. Listen,
if we get into a situation where Eric Kratz is pitching, I'm turning the TV.
Bring him. Listen, no wait, man. Loopholes. Bring him as a pitcher, and he's the emergency catcher if something happens.
Listen,
first base.
But I think that Gary needs. Listen, if you're gonna go down, you got to go down with your best players.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You don't want to go down with Kratz catching. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. If Boone wants to get fired, do that. But
we got to see what Higgy does at the plate. He had a 3 home run night. It's no guarantee that he's gonna come hit 1 home run. So we'll see what he does in game 1. But I mean, like you just said, Chris, you don't go through a series and not get Gary Sanchez at bats. You don't go through a series
exactly.
and then lose that series and then look at your fan base and say, yo, we didn't give Gary Sanchez a chance to help us.
And next year he's our everyday catcher. I mean, if you want to just throw him away, okay, fine. But I don't know how you do that.
Listen, man, that guy hits.
What?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, we seen him hit in the postseason. Like, why were you? Like, we know he could hit in the postseason.
Let's see him do it here.
No, of course.
Who we got?
Hey, Joe. It's me, Anthony. Long fan of yours and the podcast. Keep up the good work. Honestly, the Cleveland series, I'm honestly scared for it because the past week we haven't been playing to our full potential. In Cleveland, their pitching is really good. So hopefully we could pull what we did in 2017 and beat them at home so we can move on. But honestly, the wild card round is going to be a really tough round for us just based off the fact that we have been struggling. But yet again, it's the playoffs, so anything can happen. But I just hope the Yankees figure it out from now on to Tuesday because I really want a ring soon. And this year, I really wanted the ring, championship ring. So hopefully we do get a win. If we're not, then that's okay. But hopefully, at least with Cole, we win a championship within the next 2 years or so. All right, Joe, take care.
You need some big rings. What a time to be alive, my guy. Good shit.
Anthony, I think.
Yeah, Anthony. Thank you so much for that. No, I was looking at Keith showing us it looks like a 1840s ring.
Hey, this is one of the rings that they give out to the kids at the stadium. And first 18,000 guests at Yankee Stadium will receive a replica World Series championship ring from, let's see when this is from.
That was probably 96.
No.
125 and 50 season. So that was 90. That was 96, right? The year that we had 125 wins. 98. Yeah. So this is from the 98 World Series. And I guess they gave this out in 2018 when we had the 20-year anniversary.
That's dope.
That's cool.
Now my daughter, she was part of the Turn 2 Foundation, Derek Jeter's, and he actually went to visit her school. And they gave out 1996 replica rings, and I got that. She gave it to me. She was like, "Here."
Nice. She's like, "What is this? What is this paperweight?
What is this about?" No, but that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, what I was thinking about when he was saying the voicemail, he's like, "Yeah, man, I just want a ring." I feel you. I just, And thank you for the voicemail because we.
I just want a parade.
But I just started thinking about. I don't think we getting that, Keith. Even if they win. But
nah, I know that.
a virtual.
There'll be a virtual one.
2021.
If they're already talking about like the New Year's festival thing, New Year's Eve and shit is going to be virtual, then this is definitely going to be a
dang
no parade, bro. So
that's gonna be crazy to see Times Square on New Year's Eve with nobody in
people,
it.
Yeah, no. But I just kind of gotta, because he's like, I don't feel good talking about this, and just a lot of the vibes around this, like a lot of people not believing in the Yankees going in. I feel like it was the same shit back in 2017, bro. Like nobody believed in the Yankees back in 2017 at all. They were just like, man, their pitching staff, they got Kluber, they have Bauer, they're really good, and especially when we went down 0-2, and then it's like, yo, shit is over, it's over in 3, and it wasn't. So you still got to play the games, and this is an even shorter series, so this shit is dangerous.
Anything can happen.
Keith, Joe, Chris was good. We're in the playoffs with the 5th seed. We're playing the Indians. I don't know how to feel. I'm kind of confident because we're the Yankees, but the way they're playing got me feeling iffy. But we the Yankees. Let's go. Can't wait for the playoffs. I got Garrett Cole going game 1.
What happened, bro?
You got Garrett Cole going game 1.
Garrett Cole going game 1. If we win game 1, then I got Massa going game 3. If there's a game 3, let me know what y'all feel. Play a Tanaka elimination game, but we'll see. Can't wait for the playoffs. Hopefully we win it all and get to celebrate.
All right, let's
talk about it. We
could talk about that.
That's a good one.
If we win game 1, I'm holding back Tanaka, pitching somebody else so that they can pitch game 2, and we can save Tanaka. We could try to see if we can steal it or not, and then we got Tanaka for game 3 no matter what. If we got Tanaka for game 3 or game 1. You know what?
No, sir, not me.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think if you have a chance, to beating the Indians game 2, you don't want a game 3. You don't want a sudden death game.
We want to get out of there, bro.
We do. Yeah.
We want to. If we can win the Cole game, which is why there's $324 million with his name on it, you win that Cole game, you put postseason Tanaka on the mound with experience. Tanaka's just going to go out there and do what he does. And then you got the whole bullpen behind him in case they get to him. You know he's going to give up a home run. If he gives up that bomb, we got the whole bullpen unload the clip. I'm not playing this series to go 3. I'm telling y'all, we're not winning 3. We got to win it in 2.
I get it. I understand the strategy, though, of what he's talking about. But the problem is
I couldn't go. There's no way in hell I could go Hap in game 2.
The problem
I think it depends on who you got going like you have Monty, Davey.
I think if we had Paxton, that'll be a lot easier to swallow.
Of course.
Pause.
Yeah, that's different.
It'll be a lot easier to swallow doing that because I could put Tanaka game 3. But I'll tell you right now, you let the Indians tie the series 1-1 because you wanted to get cute and pitch Hap, and then you pitch Tanaka. Fine, you can pitch him, and then he pitches. He can pitch great, not pitch, but. Then you're staring down the barrel like, you know what? We could have gotten a little rest day in here. We don't know what you're getting with Hap. I don't know what the Indians' numbers against Hap are, but I'm sure Jose Ramirez is not running away from facing Hap.
None of their lineup is. They would love that.
Unless they want to throw Davey out there, but why? I wouldn't throw Davey in a game 2. No way. I'm not doing that.
No, we're throwing. It's cold Tanaka. It's cold
Tanaka.
Let's just go with Tanaka.
What's up, guys? It's Jack from DC.
Jack.
I just got back from my baseball game, and I see that we're playing the Indians in the playoffs, which is not what I want. I think Shane Bieber matches up really good against Cole, and I think he's one of, maybe 5 pitchers in baseball that I don't think the Yankees have an advantage going into that game with Cole on the mound versus Bieber. I think it's kind of nullified a little bit, which scares me because if we don't win the Cole game, I mean, we have to win that game. Let me just put it that way.
Facts.
I'm excited. Playoffs are starting. Super excited. Not gonna lie, John Boy's bringing me down a little bit with his breakdown, with his post game recaps and the podcast. He's bringing me down a little bit. I mean, I go in and I'm like, I don't know. I don't like it, but I gotta stay positive because if I don't, then it's not gonna go well. Stay off Yankees Twitter for a couple days. But yep, going into the postseason, playing the Indians, it's not what you want, but you just gotta go. You gotta be positive because what's the point of being negative at this point? Go Yankees.
Yes.
My man Jack.
Yes, Jack.
I think we need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
Huh?
That ain't no problem.
Heard you.
John Boy.
I be hearing about John Boy.
John Boy, Jack said be positive, bro. He said you're not making them excited for the playoffs. That's what he's saying. He says get excited. Come on.
That coronavirus has gotten into John Boy's head. John Boy is not pumped. He's not excited about this. He's worried.
Let's go.
My name is Jeff.
All right.
But yeah, it's time. That's why I said I'm not about to come on the pod and be Debbie Downer. I'm not gonna be the guy to be like, oh shit,
we got no
the
chance.
Indians are really good. Like, yo, it's October.
Hey, listen, man, we're the Yankees, B. We're the Yankees.
No, Chris, you forgot a word. We're the Yankees.
Bitch.
We're the Yankees.
Bitch.
Yes. Remember that.
We're the motherfucking Yankees.
Yeah,
B.
thanks.
Hey, listen. When we in here, we put ourselves in this situation. I think the guys know. How we feeling. Obviously, we know what we could do. We know the damage that we could cause. Be like, earlier I said that we're the underdogs, but we're the fucking Yankees. Be like, I don't know. It's easy to fall into that negative trap because of how we ended the season. But this is baseball, man. Like, it's the game of inches. Like one thing could happen. One little bloop, whatever, could change everything. So we just gotta. We can't beat ourselves. That's the number one thing. Defense have to fucking be good. Like we can't, not turn double plays and all this shit. Our defense needs to be, crisp in this crispy weather that we got coming on. You know what I mean? So I'm confident. It's easy to fall into that worry trap, but listen, man, be confident in the Yankees and let's just cheer for them, man. Let's not be all this negative, with this negative energy on Twitter and all this shit. Let's do this for them.
Just pitch well and defend well. That's all I got to say to the Yankees.
Exactly, man.
And all I got to say to the fans is this, like, what's the point in being a negative Nancy Debbie Downer, lame-ass hater on your own team? Because if we do go in and lose 2 games, the season's over and you're going to miss the Yankees for months and you're going to wish it was baseball season for months. You're going to watch the rest of the postseason like, damn, I wish the Yankees were in it. So, like, positive energy only.
Positive energy, man.
You forgot a word, Keith. Positive energy only?
Bitch!
That's right. All right, let's go. Who's next?
That's from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's Jesse.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? It's Michael from Valley Stream, Long Island.
Oh, what up, Michael?
I just wanted to, just tell you, man, I just don't like the way this team's playing right now. I mean, not really feeling it right now going into the playoffs. But this team, what they have to do right now is they have to turn up the voltage, man. They can't be playing like this going into the playoffs right now as we speak. Because this team that we're getting right now, they're not going to win a World Series if we're getting this team right now. But if we get the team that won the 10 in a row, then we'll definitely win.
That's
but
right.
This team has to just turn around. There's no two ways about it. Turn up the voltage. Because what they got to do right now is this team seems like they're bipolar. They go from Clark Kent to Superman. And what they have to do right now is turn into Superman because right now they're Clark Kent for the way they're playing. So that's what they got to do. And then we'll,
Lois Lane.
I'll be positive for the rest of the way. But as of right now, I mean, we got the 5th seed. We're playing the Indians. That's going to be a tough take. But they got to turn around, man. I mean, I still have confidence. Still to be positive for the rest of the way. But this team is so bipolar. I mean, you don't know what you're going to get from this team. But they got to heat up. This is the right time to get hot, man. The playoffs. Hopefully, go on a big run and take that championship home. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you so much for that, man. True words were never spoken. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's see.
What's up, guys? So I'm trying to be an unbiased Yankee fan, just like a baseball fan here. Did you read Buster's article about this, like how the schedule is? It's crazy. Like the pitching is going to be tested. And yeah, I get it. We can get past the Indians, right? But I just look at the Indians and I'm like, that team I like them kind of better than the Rays, to be honest with you, to get far. Obviously, I have faith if the Yankees offense carries us, but, you know, I make that joke about the Lakers. You know, it's like, what team's showing up? You know, are you getting that team that lost game 1 against the Rockets, or are you getting the good team, right? And so that's my mindset with the Yankees. Like, what team are we getting? You know, and that's it. We'll see what happens. You know, I expect Cole to come out prepared. I expect DJ to come out prepared, but, like, we need to jump on Bieber. We need to jump on these curveballs are sick. So let me know what you guys think. Talk about the schedule a bit. Interested to hear about that. Thanks, guys. Go Yanks. Let's fucking kill it.
Facts.
So the way that the schedule is set up, there's really no days off. And, I mean, in this coronavirus 2020 season, they set it up where they forced these 60 games in with not many games off, and teams had games postponed from rain, weather, coronavirus, everything else. Like, teams have been playing 2 games a day. It is what it is. And it's the same for everybody. It isn't like, oh, just the NL is going to go through this, not the AL. No, it's everybody. And these are baseball teams. These are postseason rosters. Put your best arms on the roster. You're going to have to use everybody on your team. And the team that wins, Frankie Lindor was in a postseason press conference, and he said the team that wins the World Series is going to need every guy on that roster at some point to win the World Series. The best team is going to win this fall frenzy, this March Madness style tournament. It is like nothing we've ever seen before. Now, if the Yankees, right, the Yankees that were picked to come out here and win 30, 40, 35, 40 games, if we could get those Yankees that everyone knows the talent we have through our lineup, our rotation, and our bullpen, if we could get those guys for a solid month, then we'll be all right. But if we don't get those guys and we don't get the pitching we're expecting, it's going to get rough. It's going to get tricky, and we could get bounced because all of these teams are good. I mean, I won't say all these teams are good because, like, the Brewers are coming in under 500. The
AL,
Astros are coming in under 500. But for the most part, all of these guys have professional baseball players that are good baseball players that want to win. So everyone's going to be tested. And if you want to hold up the trophy at the end of this year, you're going to need a full team to do that. So let's see it.
Yep. I think schedule, schedule-wise, I mean, I have nothing else, honestly, to add to that. That shit is so true.
We're going. All right, here's what I'll add location-wise in the schedule. We're going to Ohio. We're going to Cleveland.
That'll make things easier when you get into the ALDS and forward, right?
Right.
Everybody's in the same place, no travel time, but
they have these bubbles being set up. We would be going to Petco Park to face the winner of the Rays-Jays series, most likely the Rays.
Weather's predictable too. The weather's nice,
right?
And predictable.
The weather is going to be good in San Diego, and we get to play the Jays not in the Trop. Like, that's where my tune changed a little bit, because I was saying on Twitter, give me the Rays, give me Tampa. Let's go to the AC. I want Tampa. I want to smoke with Tampa, but we don't play well in the Trop. That place sucks. Our players don't want to go there. The whole organization doesn't go there. But let's play them at a neutral site, man. If we beat the Indians and then we get the Rays at a neutral site, Petco Park, come on, man. I need that. I need that.
Let's use the schedule to our advantage. Any team can beat any team in the 3-game series. I mean, this is not like a 7-gamer where, usually the best team. No. Listen, the Rays, you're talking about the Rays. The Rays may not even make it. Dead ass. Like, they might lose to the Jays. That's a possibility. You telling me one of their pitchers can't get rocked, or their bullpen, a big hit here and there? The ball bounces different ways, B. So I need optimism from everybody, B. From everybody. All of us are optimistic coming in, I think. We don't like the Indians, but, it is what it is. Like, it's just – that's why when you were asking Chris in the chat, because we got our own little chat, Chris was like, oh, shit, man, who do you guys want to face? I'm like, yo, to be honest, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. It doesn't. Let the chips fucking lay how they lay, and then we're going to play the game. You play the 27 outs, and then we see what happens. All right? All of that fucking 21 out shit, it's out in the playoffs. All that second dude on second base shit in the extra innings, that shit is out.
Yeah, all that goofy ass shit is out. Back to how we play. That shit is out. 27 outs. One more thing before we go to the next voicemail.
Dale.
Anybody can blow a game. Anybody can win a game. Yep. Anyone can be a hero. Anyone can be a zero in the postseason. You see it every year. from
Steve Pierce,
someone rising
2018
up like a
MVP.
Greg Bird to hit a home run in game 3 of a series that we're down 2-0 against the Indians, to Bill Buckner booting the ball. Like we see this every year. So that's going to happen again this year. Somebody's going to have a chance to be a hero. The Yankees need someone to rise, and we got the guys. Next voicemail, please.
Yes.
Facts.
Let's see here. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, shit.
What's good, Keith, Joe, Chris? It's Heraclea. So playoffs is tomorrow, and we're getting ready for it. And they said Higgy's catching Garrett, so we know that. What's your concerns, bro? Because I got confidence, but at the same time, I'm nervous. So, Glaber's defense, it looks like, well, we know Clint is going to start, but Guardy's been hitting hot the past week, plus the high wall in Cleveland. So you never know. We'll see. I'm nervous, but we'll see what happens. Let's go Yankees. Peace.
It's okay to be nervous. That's just nervous. Nervousness just means excitement. The one thing I'm concerned about real quick, just the defense. I would hate to, if you beat us on the field, whatever. If you beat yourself, that shit's the worst. I can't live with that.
Facts.
So, I don't know what you guys think.
No, I'm scared of that. And I've been scared of that for weeks. Like, that's what I was saying, even in those 10 winnings in a 10-game win streak, when we blew teams out late in the game, we didn't close teams out because we got sloppy on defense. I'm like, that's not going to be good in the postseason against good teams. We got to be sharper. So, yeah, that's what I'm worried about now, too.
Yeah, definitely got to be sharper. And I mentioned that it's the defense, man. We cannot beat ourselves, like, booting the ball or turning the double plays. We got to turn as many double plays as we hit into. We got to turn them ourselves, too, man.
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly. It's not. I don't know why it slows down, man. But yeah, man, we cannot fuck up on defense.
Facts. Next voicemail. Let's see who's that. Oh, why does this fucking shit keep happening? All right.
Hello, Joe. This is Melanie. Nervous about the game tomorrow. I was just wondering, what do you think? Do you think the offense is going to show up tomorrow? Thanks.
Thank you, Melanie. Appreciate it. And do I think that the offense is going to show up tomorrow? I think.
They have to.
I think
Well,
they do. They fucking better. They're going to be in the lineup, but I think that tomorrow's going to be a really close game. I think tomorrow's a game for either team to steal. Whoever wins that game, to be honest, might end up winning the series the way that it goes. Are we going 1 game seasons, 1 game playoff seasons? Every single game? We're going to have to. We're going to have to. We're going to have to. We just got to win tomorrow. You just got to play the cleanest 27 outs you can. That's all I can say out there. Put everything out there, Garrett Cole, pitch well, and I think that the Yankees will come out on top tomorrow. But
somebody will rise. Like I'm saying, somebody will play hero. That's all it takes sometimes. One swing. There will be some guys that are going to go 0 for 4, you trash son, but there will be some guys that'll be pinstripe strong performers. Like all it takes is somebody to hit a solo shot or somebody to hit with runners in scoring position. All it takes is 1 or 2 guys. We don't need all. I mean, I would love for all of the guys in the lineup to hit, but it's really only going to be like 1 or 2 guys that save the day against a Shane Bieber.
Don't expect
or the
blowout
bullpen.
Tomorrow. Don't expect the blowout tomorrow. That's what I got to say.
Hey, Joe's, Keith, Chris. It's your boy Chris from CT calling back in, listening to the live stream right now. And all I can say is I am pumped up. Woo! We are 0-0 right now. Everything is behind us. We've got a team stacked with hitters. We got Garrett Cole on the mound. You know what? As good as Shane Bieber has been, I'm just keeping it in the back of my head. He's 25 and he doesn't have a playoff start. Garrett Cole's got those playoff games under his belt. I'm pumped. We're the New York freaking Yankees, 27-time world champions. Let's go out there and let's go win us some playoff games. Love the pod. Keep your pinstripe strong, baby.
Bitch!
Let's go.
Fire voicemail.
Fire, boy. Love that shit. Love that shit. Fire.
Let's go win us some playoff games.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy J-Rod, number 1. Just going to give you a quick shout out, just here all day. So I'm just letting you know, you guys, the Yankees are going to be fine in the playoffs. They just got to play smart baseball. Just leave the analysts at the door. Just got to figure out how to win these games. You got to have men on base. You can't leave them on base. The strength right now is the bullpen. If the bullpen can hold the game, trust me, the Yankees will definitely win these games. They definitely got to beat these 2 games against Cleveland. That's not definitely 12-on-30. So I know they always had the problem with the Indians in the past, but this year I think it's going to be a different time around. Like I said, pitching. If the pitching holds up, if the defense holds up, and definitely the bullpen, they just got to have the offense, and the offense has to prove. So once again, that they can come out clutch. And that's all I got to say. Peace. Go Yankees.
Facts. Keys to the game. Some good key points.
Hey, I feel like on the outside, like being a Mets fan on the outside looking in, it's easy to be like, yo, chill. Y'all got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Weird though. All right. Got a game tomorrow. Sitting on pins and needles. I'm just afraid, like, it's really a real for every team. Should look at it this way. That's why your boy, forgot his name, the Dodgers fan, don't overlook the fucking wild card round, bro. Everybody's going through the same shit. You can easily go from the Dodgers, who have this awesome season, over 40 wins. You could get bounced out 2 games in. Just like that. Just like that, my guy. All right? When you got somebody like somebody could come in out of the pen like a Holder and just fucking mess shit up, and, you know, and what are you going to do?
What you trying to say? Holder's going to come in and mess it up?
No, I'm just saying.
Don't play that shit.
He better not be in this game.
I was going to say, don't play that shit. I'm not trying to see him. I'm trying
summoning Holder. Relax.
We don't need to see Jonathan Holder in this series. But yeah, obsessed Dodgers fan, more Dodgers blues. I'm sure some of y'all see him on Yankees Twitter. He mingles in between.
He's a cool guy.
He's cool, but he's jumping right to, like, he's assuming the Dodgers are in the World Series. I'm like, yeah, the Dodgers are a lock until they're not. And I would love to see the Dodgers win it this year, 2020 year. You like, I would love to see them win it for their fan base. They went through it the last few years.
Chris, I could so picture
Clayton Kershaw in the postseason. Some of those bats in the postseason, they know better than anybody what it's like to watch a team go quiet or not have it. So they're a lock until they're not.
Chris, you hear Keith Ryman, right? One day, I feel like he's gonna get stuck in that. She's gonna end up being like Walt Clyde Frazier, and he's gonna be rhyming every word without him even knowing it when he gets older. I have a picture of Keith when he used that little aging app that everybody was using, and he looked like the old guy or whatever. I already know he looks like a guy that'll be like, styling and profiling, just
come on here, super washed.
Yeah,
like,
your man is whining and dining.
Cat in the hat. What's up to the people in the chat in the back?
There's gonna be a group of young kids freestyling, like, oh, let me get in some young blood.
Yeah, what up, young blood?
I'm due for a Yankee rap. I kicked a rap last year going into the ALCS. But like, I'm not inspired yet. If the Yankees can pull this series off, I'll be back on here with some Yankee raps. I'm overdue for like a Yankee verse, at least 8 bars. I can give y'all 8.
All right, we got another voicemail. Oh shit, man, this voicemail's fucking long as hell. Damn, boy. Shit,
3 minutes.
Yo, Mr. Joey Fly, this is bro BKO Contreras. Listen, I know we could probably lead in lineup because I know they lost from yesterday, but let's try and lead the loss for yesterday because they probably do the test for the playoffs. Because listen, Garrett Cole has a good strategy as a fastball, curveball, and most importantly, including else from every single strikeout. But Shane Bieber has a good changeup and fastball. But they always do the best they can.
Yeah, Brody, you had the whole strategy.
Is that it?
I mean,
Shane Bieber has a good changeup, curveball, fastball, slider.
Yeah, I go to
His
my
whole
mans
repertoire.
for the pitching, for the scouting report out here. Yo, thank you so much for that, for the voicemail. I think it's like 3 minutes of dead air after that.
Did he not mention Cole's slider? He said Cole's fastball and curveball. What about Cole's slider?
It's a cold slider.
Oh.
It's a cold slider. Ew.
Yo, what up? This is X. It's my first time calling. I just want to say that hat Joey's wearing right now is mad old. We got to update that shit. Let's go Yankees.
What, you trying to roast your hat?
Bro, I feel you, homie, but my hat's from the 2009 World Series, so he's saying, like, it's been long enough. I feel you.
Yeah, yo, how crazy is that?
Did I hear, did I hear Chris in the background? I thought I heard Chris in the background talking there. He got Chris in his
because
house.
he was watching the show.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, we got to update the damn hat, bro. You're right. The 2009 hat. Got this shit right there.
Bro, I used to cop a postseason hat. I've been copping postseason hats like every year that we've gone to the postseason. I don't know, 2015. We missed it 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019. But this year I was just like, one, I don't like the logo. Two, I'm tired of buying postseason hats. I want to buy a World Series hat, a Yankee fitted that says the World Series on the side. Like these postseason hats are corny.
Yeah, I mean they're nice when they have the nice when they it looks like they actually did something. This one they didn't give a shit. They said, all right, just put postseason on it, all right?
Yeah, like the patch is the same color as the hat.
That shit's trash.
Trash.
Hey man, what's up, Joe, Chris, and Keith? It's your boy Marcos. I'm over here thinking about there's no way in hell the Yankees they're gonna lose. They're gonna get kicked out of the playoffs in the first 2 games. So the way we lost last year, I'm thinking about the moments last year in the locker room after the Houston game, where you see Judge by the locker, you see Boone talking to all the players. There's no way we're gonna get kicked out in 2 games. We either winning this in 2, or we going to a third game.
Okay.
And then the third game, to be honest with you, you going with Hap? But Hap, he's not gonna get the opportunity to get hit around. If he struggles early, you're gonna see that bullpen right there.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
And if we lose, we're gonna lose with the bullpen, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Hey, thank you so much for the voicemail. Appreciate it, and appreciate all of your voicemails right there. I love the confidence. Love how people hype for tomorrow. I love that, bro. And what he's saying, he said, "Yo, bro, we don't win this in 2. We win this shit in 3. As simple as that. As simple. And like if I had to explain that shit to Noah, that's how I would explain it. Right? If we're not gonna, hey, Daddy, we got to play game 3 tomorrow. Yeah, so we just win the shit in 3. Oh, just like that? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's probably exactly how you would respond.
Yanks in 2.
Yeah. So
I need the Yanks in 2.
Yanks in 2.
Yanks in something. All right. So I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah, Yanks. Yeah, anything. Just win.
All right. So yeah, the regular season was cool, but a great man once said,
"What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
still to be happy about?
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay. What's the
okay? Yeah, job not finished.
Mamba mentality.
Hopefully we up 2-0 after this. But
I thought you was gonna play the Jeter one. It's like, what is it to be happy about? We didn't win. We made it to the playoffs. So
I'll play that in another.
Same vibes. Kobe and Jeter had the same vibes.
They were like
literally the same.
They were like
vibes.
born the same person. It's weird. They're the same person. Jeter's mentality is like, yeah, I mean, I don't. He's like, yeah, but you got to the World Series and you lost, don't you? How do you? He's like, yeah, but how do you rate losing? Like,
right, we play to win.
I'm sorry, I don't get that one. He actually doesn't understand it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the voicemails. I'm so hyped, overwhelmed with all of the voicemails that you sent us. I can't believe a lot of people reached out like that. We're hyped, man. What you guys doing tomorrow for the playoffs?
I'm going into the office during the day, so I'll catch some of the day games, but I'm coming back home
back.
for the nighttime. I'm gonna be here probably by myself, watching the game, nervous, but anxious, excited, fired up. Like, I don't know. I think I'm planning on just being dolo at the crib. I'll be on Yankees Twitter, on my Twitter. I'll be clipping some stuff for Pinstripestrong, but just hoping for a win. It's a big game tomorrow, man. In the office, like, I don't want to have too many people in the office, and then the internet is jamming up, then it's
That's
slow
what I
on the
was thinking.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because I wanted to go over there and stream and do a direct connection, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. They're probably gonna want to stream at the same time. I don't know what's happening.
Pull up during the day.
That's what I think I'm gonna
so
do.
we can at least get some like videos, pictures, content. But I'm gonna probably leave. I think I'm gonna go in the office tomorrow at like 10 and leave by like 5. Get back here and get set up by 7.
In my house, I think I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna invite some people over. I'm gonna change the camera angle. Keith, if you know what, if you're gonna be home, Keith, I could have you get on Discord, and then I could use your video from the Discord and put you on the stream as well. Like we could do all that. Like I could definitely do.
Yeah, just send me the link.
Tomorrow,
I'm with that.
Yeah, so I'm hyped with that. And Chris, if you want to do that too, you can do that. Or if you want to come over, Chris, you always welcome out here in my house, B.
No, I'll be home.
All right, fuck
no, I'll be home, but I'll probably like stream with you like throughout the game and shit.
All right.
I'm gonna set up the camera and everything, and
Jeannie told me to get the drums, but Jeffrey's not here. My brother Jeff isn't here. That's the thing. Maybe I could get him on the stream too. I'll figure it out. I'll see what I do.
It'll be dope to get Jeff on.
Any last words, gentlemen?
I don't know. Just positive energy. Like we've been pumping on the whole stream. I think this team is streaky, and there's some weird energy out there. One thing in my notes that I wanted to mention, the manager of the Indians, Terry Francona, he's out with like some blood clot issues.
Oh, really?
I think Sandy Alomar Jr. has been the acting manager. I don't know how much that's going to play into it, but we know Francona knows how to move in the postseason. I just think there's a lot of weird things about this matchup, from it being Bieber's first postseason start with no fans in the stands. Like, it's going to be weird energy, and I think we can, we got a chance to win it. I think the Yankees having a couple days off is really going to help these guys. We see how they play after they have a day off, an unexpected day off, and these guys go and rip off a 10-game win streak. So positive energy, positive vibes. We're in it until we're not, and it starts tomorrow. It starts today. A lot of people are going to be listening to this podcast Tuesday today. Wear your Yankee gear. I'm telling you, that shit helps. Like, let people know you're repping. Keep your jerseys on, your hats on. For the next 2-3 days that we got this series, like, let people see you and know that you're a Yankee fan. Talk it up. It's a good time that we look forward to every year, even though this year was different. Like, it's still the same focus and energy. We're trying to win 28. Chase for 28, man. Let's get there.
That's right. What you got, Chris?
Keep your pinstripes on. Keep them strong, man. I got my jersey ready. I got my Pinstripestrong tee ready. I got my Yankee fitter ready. I got to get a fresh cut, too. I'll probably even wear my Timbs tomorrow in the crib. Fuck it, B. Yo, man. But, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for tomorrow. Just like Keith said, I'm going to be nervous as fuck, but hey, man, this is what we sign up for when we're as a Yankee fan, right? You want this feeling, this postseason. You know what I mean? The cold chill in the air. I'm ready. And I hope everybody else, Pinstripestrong Army, they ready too.
Guys, we can't be in the stadiums, but we could be in the live stream. Hop on the live stream. It's going to be lit tomorrow, today, whenever the hell you're listening to this. It's going to be insane. We're going to bring the energy like we do every freaking game. I don't know if I'll be able to have tunes playing or not. Sometimes I have music playing in the background. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do. But hop on my Twitch. I'm going to be on there tomorrow. I don't know from where, but I will be on there tomorrow. Best believe that shit. Now, I know this, but this is the playoff edition. I know we're an hour and a half in, but this is the playoff edition. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hopefully we helped you out, get you hype for these playoffs coming up now. But like I always say, like Keith said, like Chris said, make sure you keep your pinstripes on, especially tomorrow for playoff time. And stay pinstripe strong. Let's go, Yankees! Tell them, Noah. Give me the vibes. Woo! Okay. All right, guys. Great pod. Great pod. Great pod. Good shit. Good voicemails.
Good. Some good shit. Good
voicemails. I'll see you guys later. Get ready for the pod. I might do a stream a little bit later doing gaming, but till then, we'll see what happens. See you guys later. Thank you guys so much for joining. Deuces.
Later.
Peace.